John, let me remind you, the rapture of the church is the next event as far as the world is concerned. We're just prior to the rapture of the church. After the rapture of the church, there's going to be the appearance of an antichrist, a world dictator, a ruler that will come to the Middle East. He will confirm a peace agreement between Israel and her neighbors. Now, that will all seem good. In fact, many of the Jews who are not believers in Jesus Christ, they will think their Messiah has come. They will lay down their weapons. They will be dwelling safely, supposedly, in their land. That's when Ezekiel chapter 38 and over in the book of Psalm chapter 83, Daniel chapter 11 unfolds. And this first 6 months of the tribulation period will see the effort by this coalition of nations to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. I'm talking about Iran. In fact, President Ahmadinejad used that term. We want to wipe Israel off the face of the earth, that her name be forgotten forever. Along with her, Turkey. Then there's going to be Syria and Egypt, Libya, Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Hey, I'm talking about nations that are now actively involved in trying to do away with the Jewish state. Saudi Arabia, Lebanon. Lebanon is where Hezbollah is located. Hamas coming out of Egypt. All of these players are in place now trying to wipe Israel off the face of the earth.
How do we know those specific players are going to be part of that coalition?
Because the scriptures tell us in Ezekiel chapter 38, in Daniel 11, and in Psalm 83. These are the nations that will come against Israel in the last days. That takes us into the first 6 months of the tribulation period. Other judgments will unfold to the midway point. Remember, the abomination of desolation takes place at the midway point of the tribulation between the rapture of the church and the second coming of Jesus Christ. Jesus, in his Olivet Discourse, told the people when they saw this abomination of desolation, the Antichrist in the Holy of Holies claiming to be God, to flee, get out of Jerusalem. It's going to be a terrible time for the Jewish people. In fact, Jeremiah the prophet said in chapter 30 and verse 7, this would be the great tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble. What's going to happen also at the midway point is there's going to be a battle in the heavenlies. Michael the archangel will lead the good angels against the old dragon, Satan, and the devil himself, and throw the evil angels with Satan down to the earth. Verse 13 of the book of Revelation chapter 12 says, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, because Satan knows he has but a short time. He's going to come down, try to destroy the Jewish people. Zechariah the prophet said in chapter 13 and verse 8, 2 out of every 3 Jewish people are going to be killed at that time. There was a terrible Holocaust during World War II. 6 million Jews were killed. This is 8 million Jews that will be killed, present population of the Jewish world, on the earth during this time. It's the worst Holocaust ever to come upon the Jewish people. And it culminates with Jesus Christ coming back to save the Jewish people and then go into the Battle of Armageddon.